Hello and welcome to episode number 1 of Maker's Gonna Make with me, Helen. If you listen to the trailer, then you know this podcast is talking about me and the stuff that I've done in terms of setting up my little side business. I'm just going to start these podcasts off with a few short episodes talking about me, what I do, what I've done in the past, what my goals are, then starting building up. I'm Helen. I live in Warwickshire in the UK with my husband Rick, our 3 cats, and my stepson most weekends. My Etsy businesses are really on the side. I have a day job as digital fundraising manager for a national charity, and I love the job. I've worked in charity for about 14 years and I've worked in digital for about 20 years, which you think would mean that my business, social and digital presence would be amazing, but it's not, because I get home and I can't be bothered, frankly, which is pretty much going to be a running theme through this podcast. Over the years, I've had quite a few kind of created things on the side. I haven't been doing these because I just want money. I've been doing them because for a long time I lived on my own. I also used to do a lot of temp roles and I just needed something that between jobs I'd got enough money to pay mortgage and bills. I really struggled with those businesses because I think I was doing them out of necessity. I wasn't making stuff that I enjoyed. I mean, I've done stuff like knitting. I can only knit scarves. Literally, I can do knit and purl. That's it. So I made a lot of scarves. Had a lot of wool left over. So then I started making Rapunzel scarves, which is where I just kind of cut 10-foot long pieces of yarn and put them into bunches, all different types of yarn, and then made them, plaited them all, which was great. I did that about 15 years ago. Still have some of those around the house today. I made beaded jewellery. I used to go to a little beading course with my mum. That was about 10 years ago, maybe longer. God, yeah, maybe 13, 14 years ago. Still have way too much of that stuff around the house. Find it very hard to let things go. Then about 8-9 years ago, I started making acrylic jewellery. I didn't have all the equipment myself. I would send off designs to be cut, come back, put chains, findings. But I think one of the issues is I never felt confident in what I was doing and I felt it was good enough. I wasn't very confident selling it. It was very basic stuff. Again, I have so much stuff of that. It was weird as well. I made a Freddy Krueger glove, a Jason Voorhees mask, hypodermic needles. I hate injections, got a massive phobia of injections, but I made these needles. And then things like buckets and spades. It was all very weird. Very weird indeed. Then I realised that maybe I wasn't actually that crafty and I shouldn't be selling stuff that I made because it just was not good enough. So I discovered Smashbooks. From America. They're like scrapbooks that we have in the UK, but themed like journaling and planners, but quite early. And I ended up buying loads of stock straight from the manufacturers of those, having a little shop, smashbooks.co.uk, selling loads of those. You can probably guess I've still got a lot of those, mainly the accessories, but I am trying to be better. I sell mystery boxes on eBay, scrapbook and planner supplies. So when I get an order of those, I just go through, make up a little box of those, send them off. And I've just set up a listing for mystery bead boxes. So hopefully I'll be able to clear some stock of those. I went through a divorce. And I didn't do anything for a long time. I just kind of needed to settle on sorting my life out. And I didn't do anything for a while. And then at my job, it was someone's birthday and I got a silhouette machine, a cutting machine a few years before because I don't know why. Again, I saw it, probably thought, I'll have that. Expected it to probably sit in a box for a while. Made loads of stuff. I used to call them smash bags, and it was, I'd just cut loads of things and put them in an envelope and send them, like a really basic subscription box. They were like £5. You just got loads of stickers and bits of paper cut out from different papers and stuff. Stop doing that. But it's got a silhouette machine. It was someone's birthday and I decided I'd make her a tote bag. I got some heat transfer vinyl HTV when I got the cutting machine that I had lying around, and got a design from the silhouette store and made it and thought, it's quite good. Put it on with an iron. Took a long time. So it's just a little gag gift, but I did that. And then I started using software, making some designs, and started Etsy. And that was about 2.5 years ago. The bags that I make are mainly feminist, empowering slogans and some pop culture stuff. The feminist and empowering things are mainly because it's just how I felt after I left my marriage, that I just felt stronger than I had for a long time. I also have another Etsy store where I sell prints for nurseries and also personalised portraits. I thought that one would be the one that would go really well and almost make me like a passive income, because a lot of the prints you can download. I thought that'd be great, have that one, and then that will give me the money that I can work on the other one and build that up. But actually it's gone the other way. In the 3 years I've had them, I've done 1,300 sales on my main one, which is pbfhpunk, not puff punk as Alexa keeps pronouncing it, and on Pretty Things Inside, which was actually, when I was doing Smashbooks, I realised that was limiting me, especially the URL. It was limiting me to only selling those products. And as more and more planners came out, I wanted to sell more. So I changed the site to prettythingsinside.co.uk. Carried that over to Etsy. So originally it was going to sell planner things. And I do actually want to add all the planner things that I've got on there as craft supplies. So I'm hoping to do that again when I can be bothered. But it's actually been the feminist stuff that's taken off a lot more, which is annoying because I have to do more for that. I have to obviously do the bags, cut the vinyl, heat press. I have heat press now and on iron, which is amazing. And I'm just looking at sublimation. So I got a sublimation printer, but I've not really done anything with that because it seems to be quite exact. And I don't think that my heat press is that exact. I think the difference between what I did before and what I do now is what I do now is I still don't have the confidence that it's that great. I'm still surprised every time I get an order, but it's something that I believe in more. The items that I'm selling are what I'd have, but it just feels like I'm doing it for the right reasons, and the products I'm selling are things that I can truly get behind. And I feel that was a real turning point for me when it became selling things as a hobby and not a necessity, that I could maybe take a little longer to think, what do I actually want to sell? What can I relate to and connect to? I guess the takeaway for episode 1 would be, if you're thinking about starting something, or if you have started something and you're kind of feeling a bit meh about it, have a think about the reasons that you're doing it. Are you doing it as a necessity? You have to. And are you just doing something as a quick fix to make money, so you're selling something that's popular? I think if you answer yes to both of those as an issue, if you answer yes to that you're selling because it's necessity, and no to you're selling just because it's popular, the items that you're selling, then you can work with that. Because as long as you're selling something that you can connect to and you believe in, then you may wane with your kind of feelings for it, but you'll come back to it because it will be something that you connect to. So that's my first episode done. Ta-da! Look out for Maker's Gonna Make where you normally listen to your podcasts.